Look at that. I'm a cattle babysitter man. Can't call myself a cattle man because, well, these cattle aren't mine. But I'm not a cattle rustler. Hey, this is Steve, 1,000-Year Hope. So, welcome aboard. Once again, it's evening when I'm shooting a video. I am one hard-working feller. So, look, I'm even dressed like a cowboy. Yeah. So looky here. My hay field was burned up by this drought, and had a couple of guys come look at it. I don't have a hay roller, and look at it, and they couldn't even cut one cutting out of it. But my neighbor's cows they're hungry. I could hear them at night grazing around, bellowing. You can just, when you grow up with cattle, and you can hear when they're unhappy, and they really do. They're communicative little things. So anyway, they're old cattle people, been cattling a lot longer than any of us have been around here. Long times. They asked me if they could lease this field, and I felt good about that since I can't really cut any hay out of it. So I get to keep my ag exemption. I get to be a cattleman babysitter. Moo! And I didn't have to do any of this work. Fence line, in an early video, I walked it, and it's in serious need of help. Let me zero in on some of these. Ain't they adorable? They are. I am so pleased to see cattle out there. And of course, behind that hill right there is where my stock pond is. So they got water, they got food. They are happy. Listen. Nothing. They ain't crying out. So their little stomachs, poor little cattle. And they got what, 6 stomachs? Could you imagine? 4 or 6. I forget how many stomachs cows have. Can you imagine being hungry and having 4 stomachs telling you you're hungry? Heck yeah, you'd be making noise at 3 in the morning. These guys were. Maybe I could get some rest now. So, anyway, I'm walking the fence line that the young man, a 16-year-old, and his daddy put up. So, and I think there was another kid out here. But look at the old fence that's here. Yeah, that's it. Old cedar. And most of the strands are down. And we talked about resurrecting that fence line. Now, that separates the, I'm in the forest, right? So it separates my new construction from cows. I can't let the cows be up where I'm building because they are curious MFers, and they will tear everything to heck and back again. I will not stand a chance. Oh, I put my fingers in the film. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so the solution that we figured out was go ahead and come in 15 feet and drop in this electric line. Don't tell the cow here. Don't tell the cows it's not electric right now. As soon as they figure it out, they're gonna be on the side. They're thinking it's still electric. They've been walking up, sniffing. Their calves have been coming and going, giving it away. But it's not electric yet. It has been electric today, but it's not electric right now. So, Brad's the gentleman that's run this fence today and owns these cattle. And I'm just leasing the hay field. So, anyway, off he goes. He said, I can't leave that way. Because as bad as my fence is on this side, on my south side, that's not new fence at all. It's easy. If somebody pressed on it who's 1,200 pounds, they'd go right through it. There's a whole field full of somebody. Listen, look at these guys. They are so happy. Oh, you can't see them in the sunset. Cattle in the sunset. When I zoom out, I gotta speak in close to the thing. All kinds of cattle. I'm a big-time cattle baron. All right, I'm almost to the end of this walk. I see that I'm going to be in the dark here, and dark in Texas and snakes. That's I got my cowboy boots on. Hold on. Rotate again. Them is snake-proof boots. Snake-proof. But all right, I'm almost to the arroyo, and I'll look in the arroyo, and then I'll turn around and go back. And there's a secret to stepping over these electric fences, and it's don't. That's the secret. Unless you want your nard shocked, don't do it. Because as soon as it doesn't want, and sometimes the little rivets on your Levi's, if you're not careful, you can touch them up against that, and that will send you a jolt. So don't do that either. All right, almost to the arroyo. I am worn out. So right there's my pass through to my other fields. But see, that fence is down too. That fence, I put those there so I can drive my truck without driving over barbed wire. And then all that is that's mine. But that arroyo has been washed out. And look, that's killing that cedar right there. I'd love to cut that cedar down and plant it out, but I'm going to try to fill this hole in. Don't know if I'll get a chance. All right. Well, this is Steve, 1,000 Year Homes, and a cattle bearing babysitter. Is that? I got to have a name for a guy that just babysits cows. Cattle. Cows would be one or two. But these are cattle. I'm a cattle bearing babysitter. Why not? Not quite a serf. It's a trade. I get in a trade. I tried to talk him into fixing that old fence for free. I don't know. The Texan and the cattle guy got all, I don't know. He wasn't sure that was a good deal. I was for me, though. I don't know. You know, what do I know? I'm just a leftover country boy wannabe, more city than country. Y'all fixing to. Anyway, he sent me a text and he says, hey, make sure you know how to go through this electric fence gate. You got to touch the plastic isolator part. And I said, I'm not a city kid. When my cousins used to visit when I was a kid, they'd always let the horses and cattle loose. Damn it, every single time. But if you're a young man and you got to chase horses and cattle before school, you only do that mistake once. Now, I think I won't make that mistake. I don't want those cattle on my side where I'm building a building. They will knock over my everything. You name it. They'll be in my pop tent. I'll go in my pop-up camper. There'll be 2 cows in there. They're just like that. What else? I am so excited about being a cattle bearing babysitter. Cowboy babysitter. Cow babysitter boy. I don't know. So what do you call a cowboy cat? Or, oh, a meow, ye claws. If you're a cowboy, what's that joke? What did the cowboy cat babysitter say? Ye claw. That's the joke. Or meow. No, that's not it. Meowdy. Meowdy's the joke. Okay. So what did the cowboy babysitter say? Cowboy kitty babysitter say? He said, kitty up. Yeah. Or he said, meowdy. Meowdy. Or he said, ye claws. What else did I say? I read all this on Reddit. I am not nearly this interesting. Reddit makes me interesting. And I got a memory. I read something, I remember it for, I don't know, at least a day. Especially if it's funny. What else? That's it for me. Like, I'm going to make it home before it gets dark. All the rattlesnakes come out and bite my boots. I am so happy. I run them cattle. One good thing about, don't tell them the electric fence, it's not electric. Is by me walking up and down it and talking to you all, I scared them all off. They all went to the end where got good fence panels, and they're not getting through that. That'll be really good. So happy, boys and girls. Thank you for liking, subscribe. This has nothing to do with 1,000-year house, but maybe in 1,000 years somebody will still be raising cattle on this thing, and that would make me happy. Brad, who took a look at this field and actually has cut hay off of this field before. He says, man, it is just too bumpy now. It just beats you to death. And that is the truth. I have walked this field myself, and down through the years, this field has just become a real surfacey cattle holes and hog holes and all kinds of holes in this field. Very hard on you. So we'll see. And when I do start reforestation, it can't be this year. It's a drought. Last time there was a drought in 2011. By 2014, we had huge floods. So I figure let this drought, give it 2 years. And so I'll do smaller groups of trees and I'll baby them for 2 years. And then year 3, I will plant a boatload of trees again. In the faith that I'm as smart as Mother Nature. I don't think she is. Anyway, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Tell all your friends and neighbors, because I want to grow this enough that I too can buy cattle with my YouTube profits with an affiliation. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Y'all, in just a few months, I have 97 subscribers, 10%. Woo! And I have 500 hours of watch time, which 4,000 divided by 500 hours is 12%. So 12%, and I'm gonna be YouTube rich baby, rich. What else? Man, I'm tired. I had a long day, I could tell. All right, enjoy yourselves. Bye.